Oh gosh, Babylon.
It's a religious war, racial war, fighting for wealth and promote health. Babylon come with them evil spell, yeah. Tell you they can seek the scripture. Do not get caught up in their rapture.
Guys,
Never let them steal you. They
they
only
can't stop
wanna
us.
confuse you. War in a Babylon between love and hate. And tell them war in a Babylon separate the lead from the straight. Tell them war in a Babylon between love. War in a Babylon put Rastaman on the way.
Hey guys, we're back here on the Roots Reggae Hub. This is Shayna McCullough, and you're listening to rootsreggaehub.com. We just got a little interruption there on the Instagram live, but I rebooted and restarted because, I'm not surprised considering there's a war in Babylon right now. All right. I'm trying to get Nature Ellis back here to talk about his music and the freedom. What's up?
Yes, guys.
I'm gonna try not to talk certain words here on Instagram because it seemed like, just like your song speaks of, they wanna, not let us speak sometimes. It's
Yes.
funny that we
So,
got cut there, but I'm
so
glad to have you back.
right. So freedom, as the song said, freedom, free the dumb.
Yes.
That's what we
Freedom.
mentioned earlier. The type of revolution we want is knowledge, the right knowledge. When you have the right knowledge and you are able to speak, you will speak from a place of truth. And once you're speaking from a place of truth, eyes will be open. And when one's eyes are open, you will be able to navigate much better through life in general.
Yes.
So that's the reason why I choose to do music that is pleasing to I and I's soul, which is music I'm inspired to do, which is music that reggae music, as Bob Marley would say, the king's music. And when he said the king's music, he's talking about people who are on a certain type of frequency, people who are on a certain type of mindset, people who have a certain type of IQ, who understand that there is all about, it's just about good and evil. It's a balance, of course, but it's how you navigate through all this.
It's definitely a balance, and it's awakening is, I guess, what they call it, when you're able to be, your eyes are truly open and you're truly able to see the signs and symbols of the Most High and the messages. Being awake, I think, some people, it's like a new age term, but it's really not. To be conscious, to be in a liberty, in an experience rather than an experience.
Right. So my album before Revolution Choice was titled Awaken.
Yes.
So, we all have we all can be awakened even more each day.
Yes.
It's just for us to search ourselves and realize what we need to grow. We are all like, you have the television, right? and you have the cable, right, attached to it.
Yes.
All these stations and all these channels. If you keep your channel on sports, you will just be open to sports. That's what you will be seeing, right?
Mm.
But if you take the remote or whatever and you change the channel to another settings where, for example, the news is going on, that's another channel with another energy.
Yes.
And if you shift it again and you go to a movie channel, that's another type of energy and another type of enlightenment. That's what we are. That's who we are. If they teach us to be stuck in one channel and on one channel, tunnel minded, tunnel vision, without the right education to change to another channel which can elevate us. That is the war going on right now, you know, because some people want to keep us on a certain mindset and feel like we have to depend on a certain set of people all the time to grow. When it is not so.
Mm.
We can make the change within ourselves because greater is within you than in the world.
Yes.
So when one know themselves, they will be able to be a brighter light so others can see and emulate and make this world a better place. But when we are all looking out of ourselves, looking for someone to save us, yes, we all need a hero. We all need a leader. But
Mm-hmm.
make sure if you yourself is not prepared for that leader, when that person come, you shall crucify that person again and again. That's why Garnet Silk have a song said, prepare a place in your heart. That's where it all starts.
Yes.
See? So if you yourself is not looking for the truth, when the truth come to you, you're not gonna accept it. See? Because at the end of the day, if you're not knock the door, now go open, if you're not search, you're not go find.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the time now when so much confusion going on, and the good man look like the evil man, and the evil man look like the good man. We have to do some self-search, some self-study. We need to stop, look to others to teach you everything. We need to research for yourself. But if you are not willing to put away pride and ask questions, not just from certain people, you need to ask questions from ask your grandmother questions. And when I say your grandmother question, I mean not talk about some of them grandmother here will come like some children themselves.
Yeah. The wise ones.
Yes, you have to
The
search.
elders, them. The
Yeah, you
elders.
really a search. You know, and you have to know where you search, and you have to know who write the book where you read.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And
Yes.
somebody put there, so love is the answer, of course.
Yes, it
Because
is.
the love where you go out for yourself. If you love yourself, you would want to see the truth for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you can protect yourself.
Yes, you talk a lot about self-love as well in your music.
My friend, I can tell you this, not me alone, but there's a lot of people right now on the live and a lot of people in the world right now. If they didn't have self-love, they would be gone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Vanished away. Self-destruct. Nobody would need to do them anything but just self-destruct. And the world that we're living in now, so many people are so self-centered right now where they think that it's all about them.
Mm.
You don't have a certain amount of love for yourself, my friend. You're gonna last away. Because right now, if you go to a stage show right now, even you will find 50% of the people in the audience have the camera on themselves.
Yeah, or they're watching this concert through the camera. Or so
Right.
they're
So
outside of them.
no one have that love for anyone. It's like the artist coming on stage, or put it this way, they would say the star.
Mm-hmm.
Some artists say them a star and something. See? And but me a son, which is a star as well. But you come to see a act. And yes, you can take out your phone, of course. Video the artist and try to capture that moment so you can go home, go watch it back and catch certain things we never really did see. But when a lot of people go out now just to have the camera on themselves, they go to the stage show to watch whoever you're watching, but the camera is always on you. Hey, here am I am out. And so you miss the message because it's all about you. You miss the message because you come for a message yet you don't come humble enough to receive the message.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
very
so
powerful.
much to say, you know. So what's up?
I love it. I love it. I love it so far. Yes, everybody. I hope you're keeping it tuned in and hearing about these messages and his music. That's the main topic I wanted to talk about tonight, because a lot of people still, need to work on separating themselves from the ego and who they might think they are or want to portray themselves to be, when really, you're so much more than your ego. And there's something to be discovered within yourself. Bless up for that knowledge. I knew we were going to get deep. From my heard your music, I said, yeah, this is going to be a good reasoning. So I mean, we talked a little bit right now, about spiritual. Tell me about your journey. Were you raised in the church, or maybe not? Like, what was your spiritual journey from a child till now?
Well, what happened? Uh, my mother and father grew up in an Adventist home.
Mm.
But before we started being an Adventist at that time, my elder brother, which now lives in the States, he was on the street and someone invited him to the Adventist church, and then he started to go. Then he invited my mother and father. My brother invited my mother and father, and then they start to go and visit. Then we all start to go there and all these things. So it was between Christianity and some Rastaman living in the community.
Mm.
And I always admire the Rastaman them in the community as well as my Christian home. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I always tend to gravitate to certain type of music as well that was playing in my community. My neighbors used to play music a lot.
Yes.
And the conscious music used to just touch me deep, you know. You hear a Ghana silk song, you just feel like so, you and your brother you have a connection.
Yes.
From them time, then you are Dennis Brown, you are Bob Marley, you are Jacob Miller. And the list goes on. Conscious music, Jimmy Cliff, all these ones.
Yes. The list goes on.
But I can tell you this, at one point, when it really gets so in-depth spiritually, regard to spirituality, I start to ask certain questions in the church that they couldn't really answer. Or they didn't have the answer that suit me.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Because when I look, I saw a long year Jesus. And I say, okay, they were saying it's a shame for a man to wear long hair. So I say, oh, Jesus, you're long.
Yeah, how'd that work?
Put it this way, to cut a long story short, me never get the answer when me forget. Or they just didn't have the answer to give me. So I start to look to nature, the natural environment of all of these things that I can see with my eyes.
Mm.
Now, after a while, after I go through a lot of things, then I realized one day I was just lying down and my spirit come out of my body.
Wow. Astral projection.
I come out of
Astral
my
travel.
body.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is how I put it. I came out of my body, and that's when I realized my body is not art.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came out of my body and beside the bed, I was not sick. He was just there sitting. You know, it's a small house. You know what I mean? I have a bed and my brother have a seat sit down over there. So and me just lie down, me not, I didn't doze off, me never did fall asleep, I wasn't sleeping. So for those who are listening, I say, whoa, you were sleeping. No, I just literally
Yeah,
come
some
out of,
comments. Wow, wow.
I
Yeah.
come out of my
Tell
body.
them. Mm.
Came out of my body and was just floating around in the room. And I was talking to my brother. I was like, yo, can't I call his name? I'm like, Fritz, yo. And he was not hearing me because I was out of my body.
Yes.
And it was my spirit talking to him in the flesh. But based on, I was not in the flesh, which is my body at the time, obviously, so he couldn't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably unless he was in a certain level of meditation, he would have. But he didn't. And it was such peace and joy. I realized I knew at the time I had no jealousy. I had no pain. There was nothing to worry about, nothing to suffer about. I was just at such, this level that I was in when I came out of my body. It was like, wow, I could just go anywhere I want to go if I
Yeah.
chose to.
Mm-hmm.
I could have just not go back into my body if I chose to. But something said, go back in your body because, I don't know why. It just said, go back in your body.
Yes.
I'm just go back in my body, I'm jump back like this. In the bed, and I say, you know, hear me I call you a while ago to my brother. I said it to my brother. My brother say, I'm mad, I'm mad. So this is just one of my experiences, all right? So them say, knock on the door shall be open, seek and you shall find. I can't tell a man I can't tell her what I've been through. I can't tell her what I wanna think. See me, you can think what you wanna think.
Yeah.
But I further, you know, Chase Chapman of a song say, all that you have is your soul.
Mm.
And when I really look and observe and analyze certain things, all that you will really be left with is your soul.
Yes.
This body is just that vehicle or that conductor that carry your soul. If you notice, you have an electric wire. The electricity flows through the wire.
Mm-hmm.
The wire would be your body, but the electricity would be your soul.
Yeah, like that.
You cannot see the electricity, am I right?
No.
We
But
can
it's
feel
there.
it.
Yeah.
And all these technology that they created was created trying to create human. So that's why the more they study human body, trying to create the human, trying to create, because the only thing the devil cannot do is create man.
Mm.
They can create a robot, but they cannot blow the breath of life into that robot.
Mm.
So we need to overstand now and stop think about only the things of the world, which is an outward. And if you think about the world within, which is endless. The world within is endless. The world outward have limitation. And I start to notice these things, especially when I came out of my body and realize.
Wow.
This thing what I'm talking right now, you know, them kill people for them thing, you know. Well, them claim to kill people for them thing, yeah. But true, I know say death is also a state of mind.
Yes.
See? And right now, we reach a point now where we have to fear, a lot of people fear death, but they don't fear the Almighty, who give them life. So they're afraid to come and talk the truth like I and I. Because we have children and we have loved ones who care about us. And we ourselves get the gift of life. So of course we want to protect our life so that we can continue to live the gift until. But now is the time when we have to talk about these things. Because if no one was there to pass on this thing unto I and I, us, who, why we all go dead with this according to it? Why we have a shed flesh and don't pass on this message? Why we are do music because of hype? Why we are do music because a guy feel like him can drive the dearest car and living at the biggest house and him living in a one room him sleeping and him not share with him family them. And him mother they hungry and him brother and him sister can him not forgive them. Because they went do something once upon a time and them feel like them can't forgive them. This is the type of heart we have now as man. See, everybody is so lost in themselves. And if them did inner themselves a search the right place, so everybody is a God, which I agree, but do not misinterpret this and think yes, the Almighty God.
No,
That's something what I need to say all along, and I don't know why I say it now. A lot of people say them a God, which is cool, because if we are his children, if my father name is Ellis, I am Ellis as well. But I am not my father.
Right.
But we have similar characteristics, the genes, the blood, the this, the that, and we end up have some similar ways and things, looks and things. But don't forget, you are not him. Because him fingerprint different from yours.
Right, exactly. I see some people asking questions in the chat. So you guys have to drop your little questions in the little question box on the right-hand side. I will be taking questions from Twitter as well, my radio family. So you can send me some questions in the DMs there. But I see a lot of questions for Nature Ellis, and we're not ignoring you guys here in the chat. Just drop your questions on the little question box with the circle comment on the right of the screen. Okay, I saw someone ask, are you related to Alton Ellis?
Well, the thing about it, if I should say no, that would be rude. But I had not met him personally, but I am cool with the family, like myself and IT. Whenever he calls me on stage, you know, IT the comedian.
Yes.
Right, IT from IT and Fancy Cat.
Okay.
Whenever he calls me on stage, whenever he's an MC, that is, I'm on a show and he's the MC, he don't call me on just as Nature Ellis. He called me on as his family Nature Ellis.
Wow. Yeah.
And I would say the same.
Family.
Yeah. When I just started out in the music, before I came to Kingston, I wanted to meet Alton Ellis before he passed on. And I went as far as was in Kingston at one show and I saw Mr. Leroy Sibbles. And I said to him that I want him to give me a link with Alton Ellis, how could be possible. But unfortunately, I didn't get the chance. He passed away before I get the chance to meet Alton Ellis. But I love his songs. I love this artist. And I love and respect his children. But I can tell you this. You see the Ellis, them, like I don't know. Ellis, them, more Ellis and Ellis. Because even my father can sing. My father can sing. Everyone in my family, if they can't sing, they can do something regard to drama and all these things. So music is in the Ellis blood.
It's in the blood. It's in the bloodline, the Ellis bloodline. Wow.
Yeah, man.
That. That's an amazing thing. Yeah, I wish you did get to meet. There's so many reggae greats that have passed on, and you know.
And just for
so
the
many.
record, my surname is Ellis. My surname is Ellis. I didn't go and look for the name and add it to mine. It was real.
Right.
It's on my birth certificate. That's
Perfect.
my father's name, my father's name, So is either me and Alton Ellis a family by blood or the same slave master that own me. One out of the two.
Yep, yep. There you go.
But I can
A
tell you
lot of
there's
our
a
names.
strong resemblance between most of the Ellis is them when we meet. You know, somewhere along the line. But it's one, man. It's one.
Bless up to
Yeah.
that. Family lineage. Your musical mission. I guess it is. We talked about that to awaken people through your messages. Is there anything else that might be in your musical mission and for the reason you do reggae music? I mean, we touched on that a bit, but is there anything you left out?
Yeah. Let me say there's always more to say and things. And there's
Yeah.
always so much not to say.
Mm,
Because
mm,
nothing is happening before the time. But what really happened, one must overstand because we have artists out there who are going through terrible times right now.
mm.
And I don't know, I can't say the reason. But they have been going through things which people would say, this man's in consciousness and going through all this. This man do consciousness and yet he make these mistakes and all these things. Not just artists, but you have people who spread the message in many different areas.
Mm-hmm.
But messengers we are not people who can't make mistakes. We are not people who don't have problems. We are not people who don't have things to work on and areas in our lives to work on. The important thing, I think, whoever listening right now, we need to get in your head and try to spread this. Because a lot of times people don't understand that. The message is the message. There's a certain person in my head right now, and I'm not gonna call any name. This person might have a lot of attitude and a lot of ways about him. But I can tell you this person is a very good messenger.
Yes.
And sometimes we need to just listen to the message and take the message and make your life better. And if you have someone can tell something to tell someone to make their life better as well. Because sometimes the messenger need a message too. And sometimes we as messengers out here, we are lonely. Why are we lonely? Because a man quicker, the people who are follow the devil work. The devil fans them as some fans them are very active. God fans them boring. May I be honest? I'll tell you what I mean now. I find that a lot of artists who sing certain type of song, but sing madness and things what does mislead the youth them fans them call radio station and request them song often. Them fans them buy record. I guess, not really. A record and all this. But them fans them follow up the thing them. A lot of people who are the righteousness, them shy. Them too shy. Them no call radio station and request them conscious song. Them no call radio station and request them conscious artists. Them not do this. Them not do that. Them a wait for that one change just happen. And the only time them talk about the artists, them want to sing consciousness unless them hear them do something bad. I can tell you that. You right here now, Empress. You're doing your live and you're doing a great job. Make them hear say you want to cast and mix up a go on with you. Your live would have a couple thousand people well right now. But because that not going over here, so. And the people must say them conscious, them not take the time out to come join and listen. But the same conscious people, them over other people, mix up people, yeah, live, listen things, and then say them conscious. So me know from me take on the road, there's a lonely road. A lot of people, remember say a whole heap of them, they're on Christ, you know. Whole heap of them, they're on Christ when Christ a heal all it, rise all the dead. And Christ feed them when they're hungry and are dead for hungry. And when time come for them different Christ, them say kill Christ and save Barabbas. See? So, I just live my life and I do my thing. How about you? I'm not hearing you.
Oh, okay, there
I'm
you go.
hearing now.
Can you hear me now? Okay, good. I'm doing the same. I'm living my life doing the same. And I get that. I get that a lot of people uh, prefer sometimes the mainstream, the distractions, taking in things that might be sort of considered pasa or drama, or want to or get some type of high off of seeing other people suffer. At the end of the day, but that's something that I can't overstand because I'm obviously a warrior for peace and for love and for righteousness and consciousness and upliftment and spirituality and bringing people like you to a level of understanding of themselves and their real purpose, and their ability to do things more than to be a sheep. I think that's really important, that you become. I like to consider myself a wolf, I guess, or a lion at the end of the day, or a
Yeah.
lioness, because I refuse to go with the crowd. So, and I set my own standard and my own pace. And yeah, that's why I love to interview people as such as yourself. It's so important to be able
And
to get that message.
how do you feel doing that? Doing
I
this?
feel like it's very important. I feel like it's something that is my purpose. So I feel good. I feel good. And I feel God. I feel the Most
You
High
know
in
why
what
you
I'm
feel
doing.
good? You know why you
Huh?
feel good? You know why
Why?
you feel
Why
because
is
you're
that?
good. Because you're good.
Thank you.
You see, it comes back to knowing your purpose. This word, when I found out about the word purpose, when you know your purpose and then move all the things in front of you, all the distractions, them, and as best as possible, and live your purpose, that's like a piece of heaven because you're being you. That's fulfillment. It's like your taste buds yearning for a mango. And when you bite that mango, every fiber in your body rejoice when your taste bud touch that mango, right? Because that's what you are. That's what your soul wants. That's what it craves. So when you are here right now doing this, it doesn't matter how many people are in the life. It doesn't have to be 1,000 people. Many are called, few are chosen. And I want to tell you people on the live, you are here tonight, not by chance. Because a lot of people don't understand this. Marcus Garvey was one man, one soul. And how many people he led? Marcus Garvey opened the eyes of millions and counting, billions and counting. And that man is from a little island, Jamaica. We need to understand that if it's 10 people on the live, if each of us eyes become open right now, it's a problem. and the wicked. And when we say it's a problem and the wicked, we're talking about the wicked within yourself first. Because when we talk certain way, everybody like look out at themselves. Yeah, people over there. What about the wickedness in ourselves that we need to change?
Yeah.
Because everything is relative, you know. Everything are energy, you know. Everything are we attract it, you know. So this morning I was telling someone that I give myself joke all the time. I ticklish myself. And they would say, but you're crazy. Of course we're crazy. Who is madder than the Lord thy God servant, thus saith the Lord. Because in this time, you have to be able to give yourself joy. You have to be able to motivate yourself, love yourself, in order to have that love for others. So from the last couple of months, especially, I start search myself. I start realize, find out how I can be a better person in this body. Because everybody want to go to heaven. And I want to go to Zion. And to be honest, how much people and they want to blame everybody and everybody else a problem, and then I want to look on themselves and say them a problem too. So we need our self-cleansing. That's what it's all about.
Yes, self-cleansing for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
And prayer. You talk about work and pray. Self-cleansing. I mean, is prayer a part of the cleansing process?
Right. Because it's interesting. Work and pray. A lot of people just a pray alone and pray. Yes, word sound is power, of course. But when you're done pray and you pray, you don't have to kneel down and pray. You don't have to like talk it out, make everybody hear. Your meditation of your heart and your mind is prayer, you know. It's energy, you know. So when you pray, you must also work towards it.
Yes.
Right? So you don't need everybody to believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. You know how good you are at climbing mountains. No one know. Your mother don't know, your father don't know until you do it. So, other thing.
Is that how your song came to be? Your song "Work and Pray" that you released? Tell me about that. Is it something to let people know that you can pray all day, but if you don't put the work behind it, then your prayers are futile? Is that kind of like the message in it?
That's the message. Prayer, all right. Prayer without action, or faith without work is in a sense.
Yeah, someone in the chat said God helps those who help themselves, and that's a great saying.
Right. I leave St. James and literally sleep on the road to do God music.
Yes.
My mother was saying to me, "Where are you going to sleep when you reach in Kingston?" At the time. And I said, God will provide. And God did provide. You understand? So, me not tell people to left them yard and go on a road, go sleep a road, and it's not the right calling them getting. But what me I say is you have to be brave, you have to believe, not only believe in yourself, you have to know yourself. A lot of people believe in themselves, but they don't take the time out to know themselves. I believe in myself for a long time. And the belief did well. But me now, reach a level now where I try to know myself. I'm realizing the more I know myself now, the more I realize that only I can stop myself.
Yes.
Because I have the power. Because as the person put up a while ago, yeah, God will you said, yeah, God is within you.
Mm-hmm. You're the God who help yourself for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
We got a
So
lot of good comments coming
we
in.
are
Thank you
gods now.
guys.
We are gods, but we are not the Almighty God.
Yes.
So we don't want to confuse it. A lot of people from what they all of a sudden everybody are God. Oh, them are
Kings
God,
and
them even,
queens, gods and goddesses.
yeah.
For
Oh, them
real.
are God, them even give thanks to the sun that comes out in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Because
What is your feeling of Rastafarian culture? What is the importance? Do you feel it
well,
is?
not my feeling. What I know, cause I'm a learner of everything. Me never feel like me know everything. Everything. I always feel like there's something else to know about every aspect.
Yes.
But what I can feel about and know Rastafari. First of all, you have to know the man himself, when named Rastafari. A lot of people go around trying to know who is the person when name Rastafari. They do a lot of people study and study and study, but them not study what him stand for, what
Mm-hmm.
it was about, what he is about. I can tell you this. The Bob Marley song was said, until the philosophy which hold one race superior than another. Until the color of a man's skin is of no more significant than the color of his eyes every day is war. A lot of people don't know say Selassie words that.
Mm. Yes.
And I am very sure that Bob Marley was not hiding that. But for who didn't know, that speech was a Selassie, highly Rastafari speech. So the man himself was about equal rights and justice.
Yes.
So that's where the movement, that's why then they base it on Rastafari. When they say the movement of Rastafari, it's all about the ways of Rastafari.
Mm.
A lot of people just think it's all about smoking some ganja, beat some drum. That's not all.
Yes.
It have a lot to do with proper hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
It have a lot to do with self-reliance. Because the man himself, his imperial majesty, if you should study his imperial majesty words and Marcus Garvey words, we would have a better nation,
Mm-hmm.
would be stronger as a people. But
Unity.
because we don't look to our people for the knowledge, which is Marcus Garvey, a lot of us do, but enough of us don't. But other people from other nations, other tribes, other this, other that, and we go on and on, they acknowledge Selassie teachings.
Mm.
They acknowledge Marcus Garvey teachings, Rastafari teachings. And Rastafari teaching, a lot of what Rastafari teach is also a lot of what Christ teach. A lot of what Christ teach is also a lot of what Buddha teach.
Good point.
So we don't want to make it look like I am not the type who is going to come and tell us, say, read only about Haile Selassie and read about Rasta. Selassie, I would have never tell you to do that.
No.
Selassie say, read about me and read about others and read, and then now you will have the full understanding. Because Selassie, when every other pitney I get beaten, if you go study. Selassie, when you was a child, I get beaten if you stop study. Because them say, stop study now and go play. You might get beaten if you go play. And every other pitney I get beaten if you stop play and go study. So that's how much this man love to read, love to study, and know about other things that's going on in the world. Because how can you be okay? And that is the problem. A lot of people in our culture, in our society, I should say, before them even try to know who is Rastafari or what the Rastaman is about, them scorn them already.
Yeah.
And everything what them come talk about now in a Babylon, what them say a consciousness. Rastaman a preach that and a teach that long time.
A long time ago.
Like every day now, some people that tell us, oh, we're going health, proper health. We're eating the right food now, and we'll be when Rastaman I do, and I know that's somewhere a long time in the head. Me know that I don't know. Just like the herb. Long time Rastaman I get beaten, broke button a man head for herb, a spliff. Lock up man a jail for spliff. But right now, at the higher class of society, the people have the big money right now, and them have the weed shop them now. The same people them.
Not all. I mean, Babylon take over the ganja system now.
Them people them, and them same one have the money now, and this and that, and them can, and them alone can do the big selling now. See? So, what go on? But you know things.
Real.
Because I'm not do interview, you know.
No, well, how we get so lucky?
Interview, we just want a reasoning.
Yes, there you go.
We do a word I call it out of you, and interview out of you, just a chat.
For real.
Because the interview I want something I realize saying, man, I go tell us, I said this and I said that in my car. Very. Everybody, right now, I'm not too kind. Because enough of my friend them, I mean, I want to say friend. I would say a lot of the people them who I have been associated with on the football field when I was a child growing up. Because a lot of the youth them were dropped out dead early by the gun. I consider them, they were still children. Where I'm from.
Yes.
And them dead. Enough of them choose the wrong thing, because it have to be the wrong thing, because if you did a shooter for your brother, well, live down the road or right up the road, it was wrong, no matter how you take it. And if them will shoot for you, them wrong too.
Yeah.
Killing each other, killing ourselves is wrong. But I can tell you, if a lot of people in our world choose wrong and dead for the wrong, what them I do? Why me can't choose right and know say me not pre no death, me I live for the right.
Yes.
If you understand.
Understand that.
So we're willing to shed flesh for the right.
Yes.
Because all a guy are trying to save him flesh, you know, are the only thing that is sure, you know. Once it's from a womb, you know, once you come through a womb, you know, it's sure that you shall shed flesh, you know. So all a guy are going to try to save himself and I keep the truth in himself and afraid to talk, and then somebody might try to take him out. And then him dead with the truth of to save him whole blood clot world. Sorry, my African language. Excuse it. Me even really sorry, more as an excuse, because your platform and we know the system said.
Yes.
So I will apologize on that basis. Sincerely.
No worries.
I won't wait until tomorrow or 2 minutes from now. Right out.
Yes.
So, when it's last year, I say, until the color of a man's skin is of no more significant than the color of his eye. Every day is war. And a lie. You know, see what going on right now?
Yes. Yeah.
It is a spiritual war. Mental war. Physical war. War in a Babylon. Between love and hate, I tell them. War in a Babylon, but Rastaman a hold the faith. What you know? War in a Babylon, between love and hate, I tell them. War in a Babylon, but I and I hold the faith. How good and how pleasant it is for us to dwell in unity. But here comes Babylon with their hypocrisy. Brainwash education, leave the youths in illusion. All and all is the fight against the Rasta man. But I say, war in a Babylon, between love and hate, I tell them. War in a Babylon, but I and I hold the faith. Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
War in a Babylon.
I'm telling you. This is mystics. This is mystical. Chanting down Babylon right here on the Roots Reggae Hub with Nature Ellis. You guys heard that? Oh, I want to talk to you about more. We're not done yet, guys. Thank you for
Never
that.
done.
Thank you for
Never
that
done.
serenade. I feel it in I got some goosebumps on my body. Yeah.
And that's what we mentioned earlier, you know. That
Yeah.
is the spirit.
Yes.
Because I am thousands of miles away. As much as we have technology. And of course, you can see I and I image and so forth through the medium and through this technological device.
Yes.
But you notice, it's my words touch you make you get the goosebumps, you know.
Yes, and your voice. And
the words
yes.
is
Yeah.
the
The
spirit.
vibration. Yeah. The
That's
energy,
why
the
I mentioned
frequency.
earlier. In the beginning was the what? The word. And remember, you know, everything. Remember, man said, let there be light, you know. And there was light. So our words create all these things.
Yes.
Why is that try to show we say? It try to show we say we have to know what we are saying. Because words have power in it.
Words have much power. They are spells at the end of the day.
So when a guy, I tell us now as the people now, because him have a whole heap of followers, I tell a guy, I tell we say, music not influence. I can tell you this. When I was learning the letters of the alphabet, myself and probably you and so many thousands of children in the world, when we were learning the letters of the alphabet, we learn it in a singing format in order for us to absorb it quicker.
Yes, and math too. The times tables.
We used to sing the time things, the letters of the alphabet.
Yeah.
So music, remember now, you know, biblically speaking, you know, it says singers and players of instrument, thy strings are in thee. That means say the almighty strings in a you, singer and players of instrument. That's why every time before I touch the microphone, I take a couple of minutes before I touch the stage to take out all type of things out of my fleshical mind.
Wow.
Because I know so when I hold that, which is the rod, the microphone is the rod. As in metaphorically speaking, as how Moses will have the rod.
Yes.
And metaphorically part the Red Sea, whether metaphorically or physically. But it's one of those alley. No. When I hold a microphone, it's a different thing. It's no folly. So if me there give my friend them two little joke, which is joke, or me there admire some flesh cross the road there, so. Before I touch the stage, me tell my friend them say, yo, me no want to discuss no flesh right now. Me no want to tell me say that Empress the breast stiff. Me no want to tell me say she round. Me no want to tell me say she slim and nice. Me no want to tell me nothing about that. Because me not there to deal with that now. Time to take on the spirit. So me not care if you're a man or a woman, me come to touch his soul.
Yes.
I'm gonna come to touch his soul and tell of it more and touch the way how some other people are dealing with it. I want touch you so you can touch another.
Yeah.
And it create a ripple
effect.
A positive, a great ripple.
Yes.
That can heal the world.
Yes. I love your performances. I was watching some of your performances that you've been doing a lot of shows and stuff over. I guess maybe Reggae Month might have had something to do with it, or maybe you're always doing shows all the time. But I was, watching the stuff and the footage and the concerts and the audience and how they're interacting with you, and it just took on a different level of when live reggae music. You know what I mean? When it's in person, it's just. I miss live reggae here in Toronto because we haven't had a concert here, but I miss it bad.
Free the dumb, freedom, free the dumb, so that they can speak. Yeah, we need free speech so that the messenger can teach, so the people realize their crooked lies. Free up your messenger so that your words can reach ya. Yeah, free the dumb, freedom, free the dumb. You should be free to speak, yeah. Free like a Marcos speech, like the Whalers lyrics. Free like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King's speech. So many lose their lives because they speak the truth. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King got executed. Still we have to free the dumb, yeah. Freedom, free the dumb, so that they can speak, yeah.
Oh, big up. Thank you so much. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it, Nature Ellis. I love it. Tell me about how you've been coping. I mean, you've been working on music and these past 2 years, and you've released some music, and your album Revolution Choice, which is the topic of tonight. Tell me about the pandemic, the lockdowns and stuff. What was your way? What was your personal strategy to get through it and to move forward, to continue forward?
Well, what really happened, I got to know myself better.
Yes.
Because if you have, well, not myself alone, I would imagine a lot of other people, they tend to meditate more. And they got a chance to do more research. And we had a chance as well to listen other people's views on a lot of situations that we would normally get to be enlightened about.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so many things which were hidden in the dark came to light.
Wow.
And as a result of that, a lot of people realize that we can't take a minute for granted.
Yes.
So what I did, as much as I could, as I can, I got up as much as I can to meet the sun in the morning.
Wow.
And I look within myself and I look at the birds, how they got up and they are so humble. They sing their little song and they seek their little food and they went back to their nest in the evenings. And they were satisfied. But mankind busy destroying each other. Of course, we are animals, just as the lion, the tigers, the birds. But we are the only set of animals that when we kill something, when we kill each other, we don't eat each other.
Mm.
Yes, some of us do. But when a tiger hunts its prey and kill it, the tiger eats it, innit? We are the only animal who does kill someone because the person is driving another car. Or the person, them say the person bossy. Or that's greed in general. Because it a happen. Because man have song out the road by saying boss him gun kill people for fun. Man have it in him song. And the reason why it is because people relate to it. I mean, not talk about them I do it in a dub plate style. I talk about a 45 was say, yeah, I love kill people. And a lot of the youths, because they were not educated in the right way to overstand that, that is just another creativity like one Showtime or HBO movie. Them take it away too. If you notice, when I answer some of them questions, I end up going on next part. Because
that is okay. It's all connected.
Really,
it's all connected. That is blessed. That is so blessed.
Yeah, I kind of realize something about myself. But you have to just, when I start talking, you have to just pick things that out of what I say.
No, this
just need to be said.
Yes, that's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do.
But all I can tell you, a lot of people in the pandemic and the pandemic, in the pandemic, a lot of people learn how to use the bush, them what them backyard.
Yes, yeah.
A lot of people coming back to nature.
Yeah, it did. It forced a lot of people to go back to
nature. A lot of people learn how to heal themselves.
Yes, mental health.
And healing yourself is healing the world.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, the knowledge that our grandparents died with, because we were not talking to our grandparents because we thought they were stupid. So these sorossi bushes, these dandelion, see, these raw moon, these bloody whisk, this aloe vera, this never die bush, this vervine,
nature, back to nature,
garlic, this neem bush, all of these bushes now, a lot of people start to retingle with the ancestors and realize that bush in the backyard could have saved us thousands. So a lot of people know how to heal themselves again.
Thank God for that. Thank God, the Most High.
So, and the list goes on, but I wanted to emphasize on that.
Yes. Tell me about your album. Tell me about Revolution Choice. We're gonna be wrapping up shortly, and I'll be playing out the full album for my Roots Reggae Hub fam worldwide on the radio. I'll be playing all Nature Ellis music after this show, this interview ends on the Instagram Live. Everybody that's tuned in worldwide, you know how it goes. Every single week, we play out all the tracks we have featuring the artist, and this week's feature is Nature Ellis. We'll be playing his other album, his past album, Awaken. We'll be playing Revolution Choice, as well as a number of other tracks that I love, that I personally chose and created this curated playlist featuring Nature Ellis, which will happen right after this reasoning. So you have to keep it locked on the rootsreggaehub.com. If you're on Instagram and you're not listening on the radio, you'll have to go to rootsreggaehub.com to tune in after the show to hear out all the music, because for copyright purposes, you all know that we can't play the song here on Instagram, and we can't really play out in full over 15 seconds any song on YouTube or Instagram. Otherwise, the interview will either get taken down or other things that have happened in the past. So we to go through that, to surpass them type of blockages, we just play all the music out after our reasoning, okay? And we did get some live reggae music from Nature Ellis anyway, so I hope you guys are feeling what I'm feeling. Blessed tonight to have him in our presence. So tell me about the album Revolution Choice. How did it come to be? Tell me about the creative process, all of that.
Well, Revolution Choice is a natural mystic going on. Let me start from Awaken album. The Awaken album was released in 2020.
Yes, so soon. So back-to-back albums.
Right. It was released on the 4th of February.
Wow.
If my memory serves well, the 4th of February 2020. That was like in the nick of before the whole pandemic and the corona thing came up. Like it was about, but it wasn't that loud. Many of us didn't even know about what's corona.
No, exactly.
I didn't know about it either. And that album was titled Awaken. And within 2020, true or false, a lot of people became awakened. Am I right?
Yes, true. Right on time.
So go and get the Awaken album, because must be something about it why that album, the only album in the world, was released at the time, titled Awaken.
Yes.
And 2020 was the year of awakening. It was after that a lot of other people started to talk about awaken, open your eyes, and all these things.
Yes.
I don't want to take the props for it, but it was inspired by the Most High.
Yes.
Then in 2021, I released another album titled Revolution Choice.
Big.
And it went #1 on the iTunes Top 100. We just got the plaque some months ago.
Yes.
Is true or false? Aren't you seeing a revolution right now?
Yes, I am. You're a prophet. You're prophesizing.
I don't know if I want to say I'm a prophet. I would rather just say I am a vehicle. I am a messenger.
A messenger. Prophesizing.
Yes. You say it. I don't want to say it. You this time.
And a humble one at that.
Right. Know myself as inspired by the Almighty.
Of course. Yes, you're an instrument.
Because big respect to Ambassador of Choice Records. Because without them, through the pause of the Most High, the album wouldn't have gone this far and still growing.
Amazing.
And I hope after this interview who are on this platform, go and check out Revolution Choice album. Go and have it. You need to go and get it.
Yes.
Because it just as though you feed your body, you need to feed your soul. And this is music to feed your soul and open your eyes, just the same, opening and to know what's going on and feel what's going on. Because my music is not about what I'm just saying in it. There's a feeling that comes with it, a healing power. So go and get yourself healed through Nature Ellis music, through the powers of the Most High.
Yes.
See? So Revolution Choice is the choice for you to go and have.
It's a choice, and it's a good choice at that. An essential choice.
You have the choice now.
Yes.
You have the choice to make the difference. You can't say every artist do slackness now. Too much artists do slackness and you never go support Nature Ellis music.
Exactly.
So are you a talker? It is a revolution time, it's a revolution choice. So you have the choice to decide tonight. Are you going to talk about and cuss instead of being a part of the solution? Yeah? A
Yes.
great speech was said, it's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. No, it's not what the world can do for you, it's what you can do for the
What you
world.
can do for the world. Amen.
What you can do to save this type of music. Because just as how Peter to sing say, Moses, Elijah, all these one are chattered still. We are chattered still. But them are try hide way. So when them try hide the messenger and try to kill the messenger, it should come back to the song what Bob Marley say. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. But won't you help me sing these songs of free speech? 'Cause all I ever have is freedom song.
Freedom song. Yes, Nature
So go
Ellis.
and check out Revolution Choice, because you have the choice now.
Oh, goodness.
My
Yes.
name is Nature Ellis. And I am here. And you have to be brave in them time if you not sing certain type of song. Because them a push money, whole heap of money behind certain type of song to mislead the youths them. Me are one of them youth, they were in a business, but that's something that them a deal with.
Yeah.
Because many are called, few are chosen. And he that know it, the masters will and do it not shall be beaten with many stripes. Says the truth, me not like beaten. I'm gonna like get beaten for foolishness. If me I go get beaten, I get beaten because me I do the right thing.
Exactly.
Because that beating is gonna be what? Temporary. But when you are gonna get beaten for do the wrong thing, is a permanent beating, my lad. Yeah. Especially when you know better and not do better. So make we just unite and do this thing right.
Yes.
Look within yourself. The answer is within you.
Everybody needs to look within themselves and choose the right thing, choose the right things that you take into your soul, into your consciousness, whatever you're watching or listening to, be conscious of it and make sure that you're taking in things that are nurturing your soul, not doing the opposite, feed your soul with the right messages.
And before I go, you're so right. And before I go,
Yes.
I want you all to know, I do not preach perfection.
No.
My message is not about perfect. My message is about every day you wake up, you try to do better.
Yes.
Try to change one of your bad attitude into a good attitude. Step by step, because that's what I'm doing. So pray for me while I pray for you.
Yes, Nature Ellis.
We all have some changes to make.
I love so many of the songs off the album. I love the song that you have featuring with Luciano as well.
Tuja.
Yes, Tuja, Lucci. Bless up to Luciano. I haven't seen him in a while, but he's always here in Toronto.
Very powerful man.
And he's
very
amazing.
Great one.
Yes. How was it working with him?
It was, I'm trying to find the word. But let's just say it was meant to be.
Yes.
And nothing is greater than meant to be. You know?
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
So it was a great collaboration in every essence of the word. You understand? So talking about a messenger from them time that to know, and I, which was also inspired by Luciano, ones like Luciano, Garnet Silk, and so many others.
Yes.
It was just an honor, and it was just so right for I to find Father Lucy and say, Father Lucy, we want to do a collab, you know. And you know what? He was not reluctant.
No.
He embraced it, and he said, Nature Ellis, I have no reason not to. I have no reason. So let's go and do this. Yeah. And I want to tell you, my brother, my sisters out there, it's great. Go and support this, because Go and support this, my people.
Yes,
Support
please
it.
go and support the album. Burning Fire is another one. I love that one. Of course, Freedom. So many tracks off the album, guys, are amazing, and the messages. You have a song there on there, Karen, as well. It's just really uplifting, and it's so the timing is so on point as far as, like you said, what we've been going through the last few years. And Dance and Chant, I love that track. So many good music on the album, guys. So I really want you guys to keep it locked here on the Roots Reggae Hub. From my radio massive worldwide, thank you for tuning in tonight. It's a new night. I used to do a Friday night live, and now we're doing a Monday night live every single week, every single Mondays at 8 p.m. on the rootsreggaehub.com. Nature Ellis, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I have to have you back on the show another time, another reasoning
I want to
here.
do one more thing before I go.
Yes, please, share.
And
I want you to also tell everybody where they can find you on social media. Where, because I found you on Facebook. I saw 2 separate Twitter accounts. I'm not sure which one you use, and Instagram. Please let everybody know as well where to find you and where to support, where to buy your music.
All right. So all platforms that sell music, Revolution Choice album is on it.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram as your official Nature Ellis music. YouTube, Nature Ellis, such and such and such. Now, was there another one, Christian?
No. You were saying you were going to share something else, which I wanted to hear what you were going to say.
Right. So I was reading comments right here, and someone said they wanted to hear me sing a Garnet Silk.
Yes, do that for us. Oh, that is, yeah, that's DJ Skin. Yeah, it's DJ Skin. It's a little bit frozen on my end. I hope it comes through so you guys can hear. Oh, we lost him. We lost him, guys. We got to get him back so we can hear the Garnet Silk. The Garnet Silk song. We're going to add Nature Ellis back in really quickly. We've gotten so blessed tonight to hear him sing live. I'm telling you guys, I miss live music, and we're gonna get a treat right now to hear Nature Ellis sing a Garnet Silk song. I love Garnet Silk. Who doesn't love Garnet Silk? Another messenger, another who I consider a reggae prophet. My reggae prophets. So essential now in this time, this age. The album, Reggae Revolution Choice. I was supposed to say Reggae Choice, but Revolution Choice, the album. It is definitely something you guys have to listen to. If you haven't listened already, support the thing. Make sure you support all of Nature Ellis's music events and follow him on social media at Nature Ellis. Well, on Instagram, official Nature Ellis music, and on Twitter, Nature Ellis, and on Facebook, Nature Ellis. We big up DJ Inspired. Thank you, Jadea, being here all night and commenting and being a part of the Roots Reggae Hub community. Blessed love, sister. I see you guys. Bless up, Steve Audie. I know he's gone, but we're going to try to get him back really quick. DJ Skin for you. Here he is. He's back. I see Vonnie in the house. Big up, Vonnie. I want to interview you. I contacted your father. Who else do I see in the house? You guys are amazing every single week. joining us. Big up Skinny. I see you too. Yeah, thank you everybody who joined in tonight. I was trying to get Nature Ellis back on the live. I don't know what happened to him. We're gonna get a little taste of the Garnet Silk, which I don't even want to take you guys off this live because I'm so looking forward to it. I'm hoping that he comes back before I let you guys go. Yes, I've heard Garnet Silk. Garnet Silk is amazing. Nature Ellis is unable to join. I'll try again still just for you guys to get him back on. We got some amazing a cappella from Nature Ellis earlier singing the Freedom Song off of his album, Revolution Choice. The album is bad, guys. The album is so bad. In a good way, obviously. Bad meaning good. It is an amazing album. You guys need to definitely get it and put it in your iTunes or your Apple Music playlist or whatever you guys, or tune into Roots Reggae Hub. 24/7 reggae music, you can't go wrong, where we will be playing all of Nature Ellis music, top to bottom, back to front, all day, every day on the Roots Reggae Hub. Bless up, guys. I'm not sure if we're going to get him back. I was hoping to get him back before letting you guys go, but I'll do some quick maintenance. On Wednesday, Lady Sharon will be back at 9 o'clock with part 2 with Odessa Thornhill. Oh, Betty Love, you just tuned in. Yeah, Nature Ellis. Nature Ellis's album. We interviewed him. We reasoned tonight with Nature Ellis, and he was such a great interview because it felt more like a conversation. We just reasoned. We sat here. We talked about his music, his album, Freedom, Revolution Choice, and his single off the album, Freedom, which is Free the Dumb. I didn't catch that till I did the interview, actually, guys. I thought it was just like freedom. But no, he's literally freeing the dumb. Open up your mind, awaken yourselves, guys. Awaken. You know, if you haven't been awakened yet over the last 2 years or year to what's really going on in the world, there's never been a better time than to awaken yourself now. So I'm going to let you guys go now because I don't think he's coming back. I think maybe his phone died or something. But we will be, yes, Betty, right? You know it. Over here on the Roots Reggae Hub, we always reason. We always stay reasoning. And we get to really, really know in-depth the artist. So every Mondays at 8, I will be here on the rootsreggaehub.com. We'll be live on Instagram. And we're gonna expand to some other social media lives as well simultaneously, which I'll be announcing. But we'll be here still on the gram every Monday at 8 and every Wednesday at 9. Lady Sharon will be doing her show. So see you guys back here again on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. for Lady Sharon and Odessa Thornhill. That's gonna be a special show for the women, for the ladies. Men are welcome to join as well. Welcome to join, but it is definitely special for International Women's Month. A special part 2 of the part 1, which you can watch in our Instagram stories or in our past Instagram lives. Yes, if you guys have any music you want to submit, go right ahead. Email me at rootsreggaehub@gmail.com. I see you, Betty. If you have new music, an album, we are promoting like no other, as you can see with our network and affiliates, our social media network and affiliates. Send me an email to rootsreggaehub@gmail.com. And we have play packages. We play all good music, reggae music for free, obviously, but we also have packages starting as small as or for as low as $25 a month to make sure that your song plays a certain amount of times per day. If that's what you like. But I'd love to support you guys. Send me your music, DM me any feedback from tonight's show, any feedback from past shows, any questions, comments, concerns. You guys know where to do it. Send me a DM or send me an email at rootsreggae@gmail.com. And don't forget to tune in each and every week, Monday nights at 8 p.m. All right? And check out Nature. Oh, Nature Ellis is back. I think he's back. We're going to try to log him on again. See if we can get him to connect. So we can do that. Garnet Silk. I hope DJ Skin is still here. I really hope DJ's. Oh, thank you, DJ Skin. I might need your t-shirt in blue now. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get Nature Ellis back, but every time he pops in, he pops back out again. So I'm not sure. It might be a connection issue. He might be in Jamaica. He's had some Jamaica connection issues for some reason. But maybe I'll get him to record a video or something like that. But wait, let's see. He's back. Yes, he's back. No, he's unable to join. DJ Skin, I'm not leaving till he gets back. The show must go on. You're so funny. Blessed love, DJ Skin. Yeah, I might need your t-shirt in one of the blue color. I don't wear blue often actually, but I do like it. It's nice. We have a lot of Roots Reggae Hub t-shirts. If you guys want the t-shirts, just email me your size and color, rootsreggae@gmail.com once again, and the t-shirts are $25. You know, support the thing, support the movement. Every donation or purchase of a t-shirt or whatever really does make a difference for us to keep doing what we're doing, for us to keep bringing you guys the best American music from around the world. So since we're having a connectivity issue, I might let you guys go. Oh, on the back, yes, on the back. Oh, yes, on the back, it says, can you see with my hair? On the back, there's a different message on every single t-shirt. So you guys will be surprised with, the messages and these messages were chosen by the mother of the station and chosen by also the father of the station, you could say. the guru of the station. All right. So a lot of the t-shirts have secret messages on them, personalized messages for you guys that you guys can take in. All right. But I'm going to let you guys go now. Yeah, check out Nature Ellis and keep it locked here on the Roots Reggae Hub, rootsreggaehub.com for Nature Ellis's music right after the show. All right, the show, like I said, must go on. Bless up, guys. Thank you for joining me each and every week. Love you. Bye.